here in Kazimierz, an area predominantly settled by the Jews, tucked away around Vistula River in the south part of Krakow. This area was added as to the city of Krakow by Kazimierz Wielki in 1335. Today, I'm going to be taking you exploring around this beautiful town, telling you a little bit about the Jewish history, showing you some synagogues, beautiful architecture. So join me today and let's go explore. A beautiful church here in Kazimierz called Kościół Bożego Ciała, right next to the town hall. Unfortunately, there's a mass going on, and in Poland, when there's a mass going on, you're not allowed to visit, but also out of respect to the people praying. As you walk around Kazimierz, there's many Catholic church and synagogues. The Schindler's List, a movie about the Jewish ghettos, was actually filmed right here. One of the main characters was hiding here. Although there was no Jewish ghetto here where I'm standing, it was on the other side of Vistula River. It is still a very popular tourist destination that I recommend you check out. This behind me is the Temple Synagogue, one of the main synagogues here in Kazimierz. You could see the Hebrew writing on the walls. Also, today is the May 3rd, which is a Polish Constitution Day, the second oldest constitution in Europe. I'm here on Sharoka Street. This is one of the main streets here in Kazimierz in the Jewish district. So here you'll find the oldest and one of the best preserved cemeteries, Remu Cemetery behind me, which you can visit from Sunday to Friday from 10 to 6 p.m. And this is the new synagogue because it was built after the Old Synagogue, which the Old Synagogue is just down the street back there, which I'll take you to in a little bit. Also here you'll find many restaurants where you can try traditional Jewish recipes. So this is known as the Old Synagogue. As you may know, Nazi Germany occupied Poland during the World War II, and many of the Jews were moved into a nearby concentration camp, Auschwitz, which you can actually visit. It's an hour away out of Kraków, and I highly recommend you visit to learn about the atrocities that happened here during World War II. Now here on this place, there's a marker that says many Polish people were murdered here. Bless their souls. If you're trying to eat something that's straight from Kraków, I recommend either kumpir, which is a baked potato with stuffing inside, or maczanka krakowska. Here in the food trucks on Ulica Wąska and Ulica Wawrzyńca. Maczanka krakowska. This is kind of like a pulled pork done Polish way. Gonna dig in. Bon appetit. Absolutely delicious food. If I had more time in Kraków, I would go down the menu and every day I would try a new sandwich. Absolutely a must. Now that my tummy's full, we can continue exploring. Crossing the Vistula River here, if you actually follow this river all the way, you'll find yourself at Wawel. Going over the river to show you the old Jewish ghetto, Oskar Schindler's enamel factory, and many parts that show you the past that the Jews have gone through here in Kraków under the German occupation. the empty chairs represent the people who were taken to the concentration camps, most likely never to be seen again. May they rest in peace. This is Oskar Schindler's factory. He was interesting. He was part of the Nazi army, but he employed Jews to save them from persecution during World War II. This is a museum where you can learn about the extensive history. Unfortunately, it is closed on every first Tuesday of the month. I don't really like recording in cemeteries, but I want to show you the stark contrast between cemeteries in USA and cemeteries here in Poland. Very beautiful. People come here to pay their respects, light candles, put flowers, pray for their loved ones. Really beautiful. I'm taking you up there. Let's see what the views look like from the top. Right on top of Kopiec Kraka, or the Krakow Mound. Beautiful views of Wawel and a surrounding 360 panorama. Come check it out, just south of Kazimierz. One thing I want to mention is Kazimierz is very hip in the sense that most of the people who live here in Kraków come to Kazimierz to party, to go to restaurants. You'll find restaurants almost on every corner. The old town of Kraków is very touristy, so if you want to get away from the crowds, come to Kazimierz. This is the new town square, dubbed as Okrąglarz, or the Roundhouse. Here you'll find many stores, souvenir shops, and a very popular street food, zapiekanki, which is a long flatbread, typically with cheese, mushrooms, and many different toppings that I recommend you try when it comes to Kraków, or anywhere in Poland for that matter. I hope I've given you guys a good overlook of what to expect to Kazimierz. I hope you guys really consider coming here, as it is very cultural and there's a lot of history here, especially about what happened here during World War II. And that is all for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys join me next week as I visit my hometown of Tarnów. I'm gonna go see my grandparents and spend some time with them. I'm super excited. It's been a while. So thank you guys so much, and if you guys want to keep up with my adventures, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my adventures. Jeszcze raz dziękuję wszystkim za oglądanie. Jeśli się podobało, łapka w górę. To już dla mnie wszystko. Do zobaczenia za tydzień. Trzymajcie się. Pa!